Hello students, how are you all? I just hope that you all are safe and you are studying at home. Now students, in the last video, I told you about elements and their symbols. I also told you about the structure of an atom. Now today you'll be learning about modern periodic table and molecules. So let's get started. Now modern periodic table. Now today we are going to learn about names and symbols of first 20 elements in periodic table. So this periodic table, it was first proposed by Dmitry Mendeleev and he was a Russian professor. And why scientists they need for this classification of elements? It is because they found a need for arranging all the elements in a systematic and simple manner. And these elements, they are arranged in increasing number of their atomic numbers. Now what is the atomic number? Atomic number is actually the number of protons. Always remember, protons and electrons, they are equal in number. So number of protons in an atom of an element. For example, hydrogen atom, it has 1 electron. So atomic number is 1. Students, this is a periodic table. This is actually mini periodic table. And why I am using this word mini? Because there are only 20 elements they are present here. Total there are 118 elements in a periodic table. So this periodic table, this is divided into rows and columns, vertical columns. Here these rows they are actually called periods and columns they are called groups. As you can see here, group 1, group 2, group 13, group 14, 15, 16 and here group 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here rows, I told you rows they are called periods. 1, 2, 3, 4 periods are there in a mini periodic table. Now you can see here an element. These boxes they actually tells you about a specific element. And here we can see the first box. Here this element, it has got atomic number and this one is mass number. Mass number is actually the total number of protons and neutrons. See here, hydrogen atom, it has got 1 atomic number and its mass number is 1. And here you can see helium, it has got 2 atomic number and 4 mass number. Then here this is lithium, it has got 3 atomic number and mass number 7. The same way 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The last element is calcium, which has got 20 atomic number and its mass number is 40. Now students, I know that learning elements with their atomic numbers and symbols is very difficult. So I have created a simple way, an easy way to learn these elements with their atomic numbers and symbol. You can try it also. So see here, I have divided the symbols, elements in 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3 groups. Okay. And then you can learn it by Hi Heli, BBC, No Funny, Na Mang Alsi, फिर से क्लीन, अरे काका. One more time. Hi Helly, BBC, No Funny, ना मांग आलसी, फिर से क्लीन, अरे काका. You can create your own way of learning also, or you can create a song also so that you can learn these elements and symbols easily and quickly. Molecules. When atoms of the same element or different elements they combine to form a molecule. Now you can see here, this is an element, oxygen, nitrogen and hydrogen, and these are the atoms of oxygen. These two atoms, when they combine, they form the molecule of oxygen. These two atoms of nitrogen, they combine to form the molecule of nitrogen. These two atoms of hydrogen, they combine to form molecule of hydrogen. So when two atoms they combine to form a molecule, then they are called diatomic molecules. For example, these are the elements, these are the molecules, and this is their atomicity. Now what is atomicity? Atomicity is the number of atoms. You can see number of atoms they are present in one molecule of the element. Here you can see here two atoms are present, so their atomicity is 2. So you can see hydrogen, they have got the molecules as H2, the nitrogen N2, oxygen O2, chlorine Cl2, bromine Br2 and iodine I2, and their atomicity is 2. The example of triatomic molecule is ozone. Its atomicity is 3. Then example of polyatomic molecule is phosphorus, and its atomicity is 4. Now I also told you that different atoms of different elements, they combine to form a molecule. So the example is water. Here you can see two atoms of hydrogen, it combines with one atom of oxygen, forming H2O molecule. Okay. Just now I told you about that atoms of different elements, when they combine, they form a molecule of compound. So H2O is a molecule of compound. So compound is a pure substance, just like element. Compound is also a pure substance which is made up of two or more different elements combined chemically in a fixed proportion. Now here you can see these are the atoms of different elements. H is a different element, O is a different element, and when their atoms they combine, then they form a molecule of compound. Here also you can see CO2, carbon dioxide, carbon and oxygen. When their atoms combine, they form a molecule of carbon dioxide. Here nitrogen dioxide. Here you can see calcium oxide. Characteristics of compounds. Now the first characteristic is elements in a compound are present in a definite proportion. That means two atoms of hydrogen can combine with only one atom of oxygen to give one molecule of water. That is fixed. Then comes compounds have a definite set of properties. That means that the properties of compound will be different from its elements. That means when hydrogen and oxygen, it combines to form H2O, water. So the properties of water will be different from properties of hydrogen and oxygen. Then comes characteristics, the third characteristic, which is elements in a compound cannot be separated by physical methods. Physical methods means using magnetic separation or by sieving or any other method, physical method. For example, iron sulfide in iron sulfide, when iron cannot be separated from its compound iron sulfide using a magnet. Then comes comparison between elements and compounds. Elements, they are made up of one kind of atoms, whereas compounds, they are made up of two or more kind of atoms. Then elements, they cannot be broken down into simpler substances by physical or chemical methods, but compounds, they can be broken down into simpler substances by chemical methods. Then comes elements, they have their own set of properties, but compounds, the properties of compounds is different from their elements.